Hello and welcome back to Open, everyone. Don't forget, we're always inviting you to get social with us. That's right. Tweet us at BronxNet TV, and while you're there, tweet me too at Rena Valentine. Each year, the Johnny Pacheco Latin Music and Jazz Festival provides young musicians with performance and learning opportunities, as well as the chance to see world-class Latin music and jazz artists perform. This year, all proceeds from the festival will go towards the disaster relief efforts for the people of Puerto Rico. Joining us now to share more, we welcome the director of the Johnny Pacheco Latin Music and Jazz Festival, Alan Molnar. Hello and welcome back, and thank you for your service, kind sir.
A pleasure to be here as always, Rena. Thank you.
I love this innovative concept, and I love that we're a part of it, and I love that this year there's an additional effort to contribute to the PR Relief Fund. So thank you. As a Puerto Rican, I'm thanking you personally.
Thank you for your kind words. You know, it's such an important initiative that the college has embraced, and Amanda Dubois, just speak to some of the work that she's done. Amanda Dubois Macquay has been the relief coordinator for CUNY here at Lehman College and has organized multiple efforts for community with community organizations. And to date, they've raised over $7,000, or approximately $7,000 from a variety of sources, and the donations are sent to wherever there's need in Houston, Barbuda, Mexico, and mostly Puerto Rico. So for us to be able to partner with this wonderful initiative at the college is a privilege for our festival, and we hope to be able to make a contribution.
Well, we appreciate that. And speaking of the festival, one of the highlights of this festival, at least for me anyway, is that you kind of include people from all over the world. So how is it, okay, what's the big deal this year? Because I just love this concept of just being able to communicate and or perform being in an entirely different part of the world.
Well, this year we're really focusing on the web streaming aspect, not so much the peer-to-peer.
Okay.
Next year is our 10th anniversary. Hard to believe, but
Nice.
I think we're going to have to cook up something really interesting for that. And I've actually been invited to do a workshop at Kansas City, a short residency at Kansas City, or Kansas State University. Music department
Right.
In Manhattan, Kansas, and one of their professors has been coming 2 or 3 times to our festival to be a part of the events here. So I think we'll probably coordinate something there for the 10th.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
I just love the modern day and age that we live in, and the way we can use technology. So on a more local level, let's talk about the schools that have been chosen to partake with these famous musicians and who the famous musicians are this year.
Well, this year I'm bringing in a guest artist from Kansas City, Kansas, and he's an outstanding saxophone player. He's a professor at Kansas City Community College, and he runs the Kansas City Jazz Alliance, a not-for-profit, and they run a huge jazz festival out there every year. And additionally, they have a jazz camp in the summer. So Jim Mayers is his name. He is an outstanding saxophonist who will be performing with the Lehman Jazz Ensemble as a guest soloist on Friday night. And this year, something a little bit different. I've asked him to solo with a few of the high school jazz ensembles that are coming in through the week to give them a chance to play with the guest artist. So he's going to be working with, well, he'll be working with all of the ensembles, but we'll be getting up on stage and performing with 3 or 4 of them. And additionally, we have Aldo Matza coming from Montreal. He's the director of the Costa International Percussion Workshop. So he's going to be giving clinics each of the days of the festival on Cuban drumming and rhythm section techniques. So it's going to be pretty exciting from that point of view.
The whole thing looks exciting. We're looking at some images of, I guess, last year's festival. If you can just look really quickly and tell me, is that last year's?
That's last year's festival, yes.
And just the fact that we're able to take the next generation and kind of put them in the space of professional musicians and play together, it must be like a phenomenal experience to just take in.
Well, it's really exciting because additionally, because of our friends here at BronxNet and the professionalism of the media component, we're able to, they're on live TV and live streaming. And so, you know, their relatives can dial them in on their phones or come here and watch and listen live. They can do all of these things. And it's such a I mean, we get hits from all over the world on the web stream. So they're, you know, global superstars.
No, I love it. And last year, I remember, because it was an all-day thing, right? Is it going to be all day this week as well? No, it's next week. I'm sorry, it's next week. Yeah, because I'm sorry, they when it was actually occurring last year, I would use it to kind of like just be part of my day, because I can just put it on my phone.
Wonderful. Well, we on Tuesday we have a very special event. It's a theatrical production, a jazz musical called "Holding the Torch for Liberty," and Eli Yeaman is the director of and the composer of this program, and so those performances will be at 1 and 7 p.m. And then from Wednesday through Friday, those will be all-day events ending at 3:30, beginning, of course, at 10 o'clock in the morning, with multiple bands performing each day.
I love it. So, okay, so let's just go through that again. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday?
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday, 1, and then at 7
Correct.
in the evening. And then from then on, it's from 10 o'clock in the morning until the evening.
10 o'clock in the morning until 3:30.
Until 3:30.
And then Thursday and Friday, we have our 2 feature events, evening performances, which begin at 7:30. And they'll probably each go for a good solid hour and a half, maybe a little bit more. And those feature professional ensembles on Thursday, and on Friday, it'll be featuring the Lehman College Jazz Ensemble plus a few guests.
Beautiful. And they can see it all on BronxNet.tv.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, thank you, Alan Molnar.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, and thank you for the wonderful work you're doing here, especially with the students. And you guys, once again, this year's Johnny Pacheco Latin Music and Jazz Festival is taking place from November 14th to the 17th in the Studio Theater at Lehman College. That's if you want to be present, it's free. So, and that's located on 250 Bedford Park Boulevard, west in the Bronx. And for more information, you can visit lehman.edu/jazzfest. Okay, we're taking a quick break, but coming up, well, we're going to sit down with author Dr. Ann Wilson Schaaf. Don't go anywhere.